Here in Milwaukee, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Milwaukee Brewers. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set, towing the slab in today's game, Michael King.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And now the 0-1.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Rodriguez on third with 2 out. Way out front for strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Contreras down to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Mariners leave 1. Now it's the Brewers' turn. It's a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the hill in this one, Logan Gilbert. What do you have on him, Singy?
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Cal Raleigh. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Here's the left fielder, Jackson Chourio. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Cal Raleigh. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Hampson on second. Burleson at first. 2 out of the inning. Up and in, and it's 2-0.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score. Top half of inning number 4. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. And midway in the 4th, it's the Mariners 4 and the Brewers nothing. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. Drops one down in front of the plate. Raleigh whips it to first. One attempt doesn't work. They get the out.
Well, I'm pretty sure he took a look around the infield to see where they were playing before laying that one down. And everyone was playing back. You assume that's going to be a pretty easy knock, but he just couldn't put it down in the right spot to allow him to beat that out. Maybe the right idea, but he just couldn't pull it off.
Raleigh stands in now and watches strike one.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
On the ground to third. And a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
In the dirt.
Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's impacting them across the board.
Swing and a ball popped up. Moncada puts it away for the out. 2 away now. Big spot, and here comes Jackson Chourio. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
Next pitch is outside. Line to left and foul ball.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
At the ball.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Winning run at third, 2 down.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Bo Bichette in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that one is lifted in the air. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Brewers strand a couple. This game's all tied at 4. And now the catcher comes up to him. Cal Raleigh, 0 for 4 with 4 strikeouts.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Next pitch is downstairs.
And you got to wonder, with first base open, 1 out, is he going to get a pitch to hit?
Right through there for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
In the dirt, runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. with the go-ahead run standing at second here in the top half of the 10th. That one inside, and now 3-2.
That's a really good take.
Tied at 4. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
First base.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
And now the first baseman, Luke Raley. Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. And the infield fly rule call. And now for Seattle, Will Benson. First and second, 2 down. And here in extra innings. Swing at a ball popped in the air. And it falls. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead it in the 10th.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Takes an inside pitch and just fillets it over there to left field, and that's all he had to do is get something to the outfield grass to push that run across.
And that'll load the bases.
Oh, this is their chance to break it open. If they don't end up winning this ball game, they're going to look back at this opportunity right here and have some regret.
Here comes Yoan Moncada.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Ground ball left side. They get the force. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So they get one, but end up leaving the bases loaded. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the M's 5 and the Brewers 4. So runner at second, 2 down. And now Sal Frelick.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score, and they tie it. It's a 2-out double, and the winning run is at second base.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
So 2 down. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Safe at third, moves up on the pass ball. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The winning run at third here in extra innings. Pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Fastball for a strike. got him swinging. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. On to inning number 11 we go. We're all tied up 5-5. Here's Yelich at the dish. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate.
0-1.
Safe at third, moves up on the pass ball. Winning run at third, 2 down. We are in the 11th. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Ball one there.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
And just misses with that one.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the
liner, and this could be trouble. In comes the winning run, and the Brewers walk it off in the 11th.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged.
6-5 the final here today. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Sciambi saying so long.
Said I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta pick up the pieces and
fight hard, don't back down, we rise up.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Milwaukee Brewers.
We push through, don't give up. We're breaking the silence. So open your eyelids.
We're all eager to see if his heroics last time out carry over. He was absolutely dialed in at the plate, Singy.
Dialed in is right, partner. Everything seemed to be going his way. Looking forward to seeing if that same timing and energy carries over in this one.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll, and on the hill in this one, Tobias Myers. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So you know, more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. he wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Back here in Milwaukee and towing the slab in this one, Logan Gilbert.
Well, this guy had a bunch of wins last year, and I'll tell you what, as a position player, when you've got a pitcher that's going to go out there, take the ball, and put you in a position to win, for whatever reasons, you're relaxed, you enjoy playing behind him, but you also are able to score for a guy like that, and that's who he was for his team last year, and I'm sure they're hoping they get more of the same this season.
Raleigh batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Oh, 1 down.
Nope, that's inside.
And that's a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That one almost got him.
2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Raley leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss. Pulled the string on the changeup. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Mariners 2 and the Brewers nothing. First and second, no outs. William Contreras getting ready to hit. Tying run is at first here in the second game of the series. No throw, double steal. They're both safe. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's a big power threat. Cal Raleigh, golden opportunity right here. Late on that fastball.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. 1 run's in. Now the second run is in. It's 4-3.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now it's the right fielder, Will Benson.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Right side. And there's 1 down. 2 on, 1 out. And now, Yoan Moncada. Runners at first and second with 1 gone.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. Nope.
Bounced it. He breaks for third. Throw to second. Out, and that wasn't close. Sal Frelick now at the plate.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Throw to second, tag, and they got him.
You can have all the speed in the world, but if you don't have a good lead and a good jump, sometimes it's best to just shut it down. You can't just think that you're going to outrun the baseball. Really good job. Pitcher getting the ball to the catcher. Nice throw down to second base. Probably would have been better served shutting it down after that bad jump.
So 2 down, and now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next pitch misses way outside. Right through there for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. On to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. In the dirt, blocked. And the runner holds. This one popped up. Hauls it in, 2 away. This is Bryce Turang.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Line drive. He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, this was a total team effort using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
I'm allergic to the bad vibes. I'm allergic to the bad minds. I'm allergic to a lazy. They wanna cover my energy.
Live from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Milwaukee Brewers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Brandon Woodruff.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
And now it's William Contreras. 2 outs. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And makes the grab. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Scoreless after 1. And stepping in for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. Inside, ball 1.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
Raley stands at second with no outs. And a swing and a miss. Now 1 away. So digging in, Joseph Ortiz. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Brings it in. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Mariners 2 and the Brewers nothing. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. And that one upstairs.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Next offering is downstairs. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
And a big swing and a miss.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Out. And that'll end the inning.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
Man at first, nobody out. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a...
Raleigh whips it to first, and that's an out on the sacrifice.
Well, just doing his part right there, trying to move that runner in a scoring position. Got it down successfully. Now we'll see if they can drive him in from second.
Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Cal Raleigh. He is struck out, and he is walked. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Foul ball there. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. High fly ball out to left field. Chourio settles underneath it, hauls it in for the out. 2 outs, runner at first. Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. Bunting for a hit. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game. With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The tying run at the plate. Swing at a high fly ball, well struck. Frelick on the move, heading back to the warning track, makes the catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Here's the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. Squirts away a little bit. That's a base hit. Coming home. The throw in. And he's out.
You know, Boog, baseball is a game of split-second decisions, and sometimes you feel the need to go a little bit off script. The message from the third base coach was clear, but the runner had something else in mind entirely.
Luke Raley up next for the Mariners.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
That one to first. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, looked like the pitcher was getting into a little trouble there, but quickly brought out a pitch that isn't what most hitters are looking for with that great velocity. But it was really good movement on the changeup. And a nice win today.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
Sometimes I hate taking trips to the lab. Got my pen and pad, booking instrumentals and stuff. I'm hopping out of the bed. Rain falling, calling X, but my phone line's dead. I guess my bills ain't paid. No ride to work for the day. Second option, hop the bus for some traffic delay. My boss, cause I'm running late and ain't no excuse. When I'm about to be 22 without a whip, I can swoosh. Feel like I'm finna my own dome with some escape. Zoning out, cause working out, I work what I make. My lady calling, bugging, always fussing. Just cause we ain't ballin', but it's hard because the cousin's rich. Cause the husband's hustling. I ain't touching nothing but a mic. 5 o'clock and off of work, ready to go home and write. But I ain't got a buck to catch the bus, chilling at the stop. Rain falling hard as ever and it's soaking my socks. Kicked my kicks off and took off my jacket, rolled my jeans up, beat up in my headphones, blasting. Started laughing while I'm splashing in puddles like the struggle. We dancing in the rain. Alright, I'm gonna try to do the same thing. Don't nobody.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Seattle Mariners. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. And today's starter, Luis Castillo. What do we have on him?
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
High in the air, out to right. Squeezes it, and that is that. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We'll head to inning number 2 at T-Mobile Park. It's the Mariners 1 and the Rockies nothing. Runner at first with 2 away. And up next for Seattle, Cal Raleigh. He's 0 for 1.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it. I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
That one's in there. It's 0-1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On to inning number 4. We are tied 2-2. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. Both 2 in this one. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slogs, some home runs can come into play.
Here's a 2-0. Tap foul at the plate.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
So 2 down. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one
ball,
missed.
2 strikes.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Mariners go down quietly there, but they're up 3-2. Now here's Nolan Jones with the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. In the dirt. The tag, and got him at second.
Kind of a tough read for the base runner right there. You're usually trying to be aggressive on balls in the dirt, try to get into scoring position. But if it doesn't get away very far, or you can't tell how far it is, most catchers are going to get to it and throw you out at the base. And right there, excellent job by the catcher. He helps out his pitcher big time.
This one in the air. And that's the third out. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Mariners 3 and the Rockies 2. Next to hit for the Rockies, Ezequiel Tovar. One strike away. On the ground, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark. You're sleeping in your own bed. You're eating your clubhouse manager's food. Everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
A 3-2 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi saying so long. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Seattle Mariners. Well, Singy's trying to match the stellar performance by yesterday's starter. Looking forward to seeing what he's got today.
His teammate was lights out, Boog, in total command all game long. If he brings that same intensity again, these hitters are in for a long day.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. And on the hill in this one, Bryan Woo. What do you look for here?
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So you know, more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
And now the right fielder, Will Benson. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break.
There goes the runner. This one in the dirt. Throw, save.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
The 2-1. That one ripped. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Runner holds at third, respecting the big arm at center field.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Let's see if he gives them anything to hit here. And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Here is Yoan Moncada.
How many times have we seen an early at-bat change the course of a game? It happens every night in baseball, and maybe it happens again here.
Swung on, belted. That one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Runners tag up from second and third. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. That was an impressive run and catch out there, Chris. And StatCast tells us he covered well over 100 feet to make that grab.
Clearly, that was not an easy play. I mean, he took a great angle to the ball and just had enough closing speed in the tank after that long run to make the catch. It was a wild ride, but a lot of fun to watch.
And we're back. And here's the catcher, Luis Torrens. This one in the air. Raleigh has a beat on it. And there's one down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Raleigh, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one.
Balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. That one gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
He hauls it in, 2 away. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. So a man at first. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Raleigh, the runner at first with 2 gone. Runner takes off. That one the other way. And no one can get there. The throw to third. Not in time. He's safe. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Yoan Moncada, the next to hit. And that'll load the bases.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
On the ground to the left, McMahon fires over to first.
He's out.
And Estrada is out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So they get 3 runs in the inning, but they also leave the bases loaded. 3 innings complete. It's the Mariners 4 and the Rockies nothing. So runner at second, 2 down. Hunter Bishop digging in for the Rockies. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Raleigh puts it away, and that is that. So 1 left for Colorado. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. So 1 out, nobody on. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Cal Raleigh. He's 2 for 2. And there's a foul ball. Freeland, a 6'4" lefty, 205 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2014. Pitch is in there, and the count is 0-2.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Next offering is down low.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
McMahon whips it to first. Now 2 away. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. And he drops it down the third baseline. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Perhaps he rushed just a little bit, didn't set the angle as the infield was back right there, and that's pretty much a gimme for a bunt base hit. Just didn't quite put it where he wanted to right there.
Base is empty, 1 away. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
That's off the inside corner. And the count is 1-1. 1 out, base is empty. And that drops in for a strike. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one missing inside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he hits a ground ball right side and foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And that one got a piece of him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Digging in, Will Benson. Runner on the move, in the dirt. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
And that one is lifted in the air. Bishop sizes this one up, brings it in. Runner tags at second. Throw cut off to third. He gets there safe at third as he moves up with 2 gone. So up next, Taylor Ward. That to right, Bishop. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. 1 left for Seattle. They still lead it, though, 6-4. Luis Torrens digging in for the Rockies.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Out on the sac bunt. So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Here's Michael Toglia. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Benson on his way over.
Foul
Reaches
ball.
for it, but it's foul. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Slider
1-2.
misses outside. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at third. They limit the damage here, but they score twice and even it up late. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead, and we're all even at 6 apiece. Cal Raleigh digs in now. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. Foul ball. Gilbreth, 31 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2017. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
That one misses. 2-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. 4 runs in the inning, and they've jumped in front. Through 8 full, it's the Mariners 10 and the Rockies 6. So 2 away with nobody on. Next is the designated hitter. This could end it. A swing and a soft liner. Lunging try, but it falls.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knock. And those are the ones that'll make you smile as a hitter just about every time.
2 outs. He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners slug their way to a win in this one.
Plenty of runs to go around in this one. Not a great day to be a pitcher. These hitters looked like they were having a lot of fun. It's like they knew what was coming.
Final score here today, 10-6. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long from T-Mobile Park in Seattle.
Here come the boogeyman. We doing the can't run the clock on American Bandstand. Flushing the pan, not a fan of the jam. Band sweating on the floor till we no longer stand. Hey, Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Give me the girls, cause I need all the things that's in the damn. Neat. You're the punk rock bumble while you shuffle your feet. Life in the fast lane, guarantee to win in the rap race. Speeding them all, I've been stuck in a bad place.
We're here in Seattle. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Seattle Mariners. First pitch coming your way next. All right, first pitch coming up. Our starting pitcher in this one, George Kirby. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, this guy had a bunch of wins last year, and I'll tell you what, as a position player, when you've got a pitcher that's going to go out there, take the ball, and put you in a position to win, for whatever reasons, you're relaxed, you enjoy playing behind him, but you also are able to score for a guy like that. And that's who he was for his team last year, and I'm sure they're hoping they get more of the same this season.
Cal Raleigh stands in here, takes ball one low.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Next offering is in for a strike. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the third and final game of the series. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
The relay to the plate. The tag out.
I don't think he got a great read and or jump as he was trying to score from second on that one. Nice execution by the defense. Come up throwing, hit the relay man, and then onto the plate. Beautiful example of a well-executed play.
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. Struck out swinging his first time. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
And that's in for a strike.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
Had a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. There's a strike. Raleigh in his 6th season, 30 years old now, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. Swing and a foul out of play. Next offering is in the dirt.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Up and in, and the count is even 2-2. See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
Now, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Back in Seattle, start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and leading off, Luis Torrens. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Raleigh hauls it in, and there's one away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Cal Raleigh getting ready to hit. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
0-2.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Handcuffed him with that slider. And that's the first out.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Base is empty with 2 away. Ezequiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies.
And there's one thing on the minds of these fans, and that's the sweep.
Maton is just 1 strike away. Ground ball to short, and this ought to do it. On the first, ball game. And the Mariners take this one in a blowout.
This one was pretty much decided in the 3rd inning. From that point on, all they had to do was play fundamentally sound baseball to secure the win, and they did just that.
8-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't missed a bit in months. This some rich shit by Gucci Pampers for my runs. I get so much, I lose my mind, put on a new one. I guess what they say about the mind, kinda true, huh? Turb was in the way. New watch, the color just spoke to me. A bird was in the face. New rat, they dose to me. Hilarious in the way. My smacker too close to me.
On the corner of Dave Niehaus Way and Edgar Martinez Drive, welcome to T-Mobile Park. We've got baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Seattle Mariners. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Logan Gilbert. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport singing.
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Here's the speedy catcher, Harry Ford. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Strike 2.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
2 strikes.
Man at second. Look out!
Dead ball.
And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And now Yoan Moncada. Two on, 2 outs. Runner takes off. That one hammered way out of here. Moncada knows it. A massive home run. His first homer of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 6-0. Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he's going to connect with one just like that. Just too good of a hitter at the plate. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. The 1-2. Ford makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So the Yanks go in order, still up against a 6-0 deficit. One down. Now the Mariners catcher, Harry Ford. Center field. And there's 2 down. One out, runner at second. And now it's Brandon Lau. And there's a hit. And now 2 aboard. Coming home. The relay. And he's out.
I don't think he got a great read and or jump as he was trying to score from second on that one. Nice execution by the defense. Come up throwing, hit the relay man, and then onto the plate. Beautiful example of a well-executed play.
And now for Seattle, Harry Ford. He's 0 for 1.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
First pitch misses.
Well, these Mariners, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show they're getting contributions from top.
And a liner out into right center for a base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and it's an 8-run lead. Here is Moncada. 1 on, nobody out, a run in, last half of inning number 5. Runner on the go. This to third. Slings it across, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Thairo Estrada to the plate. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Lau sends it to first, and Estrada is out. Back to the top of the lineup, Ryan Bliss up next for the Mariners. Kicks and deals. Ground ball right side. Oh, wow. Nice play. And they get the out.
That was a great job of doing the math. He had the perfect angle, diving stop, completes the play, and that ends the inning.
Here's the catcher, Harry Ford.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1. Cousins, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big-time benefit. Swings through that one.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with, and there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there, and it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Roll to short, could be 2. Feeds to second, out there. What a double play that was. Inning over. They put 2 on the board on 2 base hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. 9th inning coming up. It's the Mariners 10 and the Yankees 1. Man in scoring position with 2 away. And up next for New York, Jason Dominguez. 1 strike away. To third, Moncada. On to first, ball game. And the Mariners take the series opener here at home.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. Never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
10-1 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got Major League Baseball on a Tuesday night. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Seattle Mariners. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about to get started. Getting the nod in this one, Bryce Miller. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
And a pop-off, right side, foul territory. Raleigh makes the grab, 1 down. Miller, with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. So 1 out, nobody on. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners.
Well, we're expecting to see strikeouts in this one. Cole is in the 2,000 strikeout club and only needed around 1,700 innings to get there. You know, only Chris Sale and Pedro Martinez needed fewer innings to reach 2,000 strikeouts. I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. Sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Next pitch in for a strike, and a count 1-1. One out, bases empty. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Fastball for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Wells down to first with it. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Cut on and lifted in the air. Makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and a 2-1 ball game now.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Ground ball right side, it squirts through. In comes the runner from third. And it's an RBI single. It's 5-1.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
First and second, 2 outs. Next to hit, Will Benson. The other way, brings it in for the 3rd out. They strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. We're through 5. It's the M's 5 and the Yankees 1. And here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And another ball.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Mariners 6. 1 out, runner at second. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. Judge over at second, 1 down. In the dirt. To third, tag, got him.
Well, you want to see guys aggressive out there on the base paths, but you also want to see them smart as well in making their decisions. And right there, you couldn't really tell how far away that ball was. So that's the case. You got to shut it down. He gets caught stealing there, takes himself out of scoring position.
The Yankees looking to rally. Popped up. Hampson makes the catch, and that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Mariners 6. Two outs, runner at first. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. Maton is just 1 strike away. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners extend their winning streak to 5 in a row.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling, it's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can. Perhaps push it up to double digits.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Seattle Mariners. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to go. Pitching in our game today, Bryan Woo.
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And taking the ball for the Yankees, Max Fried. What's the word on him?
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Runner at first with 2 away. Harry Ford up next for the Mariners.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
2 outs. That one fouled off. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if them to shove where they had to make
a swing and a miss, that retires the side, and that'll do it. Mariners lead 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Harry Ford now at the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through. Late swing fouled off. Burleson at third. Rodriguez on at first with 2 down. And that one fouled off. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. And that's how they take the lead. It's 3-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
2 outs, runner on first. And the batter now, Spencer Jones. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And stepping in is the speedy Harry Ford. He really made his presence felt back in the 4th inning of this one, Singy.
Absolutely. 3-run blast and a shot of energy for his teammates. Everyone in that dugout was pretty fired up.
one hit 97 on the gun. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Here is Yoan Moncada. Ford aboard here at first with nobody out. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Thairo Estrada to the plate. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Tracks it down for the out. And there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Down low, it kicks away. And 2 in scoring position now, thanks to that wild pitch.
Well, that could end up being pretty costly right there. They had the double play set up as a way to get out of the inning, but instead it becomes a big strikeout situation with 2 in scoring position.
On the ground to short, Volpe. Tosses to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. One out, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Harry Ford. He's already homered in this game. First offering, and it just misses. Cruz, a 6'2" righty, 36 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. And it's 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Here goes the runner. And that one gets past the catcher. Jones up into scoring position now with 2 out on the pass ball. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. The Yankees down to their final strike. Hit in the air, left field. It's going to fall for a hit. Runner from second crosses the plate. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
A costly mistake in the outfield thanks to the bad read and terrible timing for that to happen. That's a play you just want to forget about.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
Sends it to center, and this should be it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners strand the go-ahead run to hold on for the win.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
Now from downtown Cleveland and Progressive Field, we bring you Friday baseball on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Cleveland Guardians. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about ready for baseball. Getting the nod on the mound, Tanner Bibee. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. Kwan moving back onto the home run porch and left, gone. So he blasts one out the other way, his second of the year, and they add on. It's 3-0.
There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
First and second, one out. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Arrives over at second, Ramirez at first, one gone. Liner, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Ball comes home, and he's dead at the plate. Both runners able to move up a base, so it'll be second and third with two gone.
He comes up firing, and there was an anticipation and kind of an excitement when the ball went in his direction that he was going to have an opportunity to throw somebody out. And that's the attitude that aggressive and good outfielders have.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh. He's already homered here in this one. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their number one job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Mariners leave a couple, but they still lead at 3-2. One down, runner at first. Luis Arraez stands in. 1 for 2. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. This one gets away as he can't handle it behind the plate. And now a man into scoring position. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Bibee back to work. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
0-1.
And that is out of play.
Well, Boog, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this point.
Just misses. Ball. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at bat until that put away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden a pitch comes out of nowhere and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
And now the shortstop, Zach McKinstry. Runner on the move. Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. No throw, he's in there safely. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Stepping in, Cal Raleigh. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. And a breaking ball misses outside. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2 outs, base is empty. Got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nobody left for Seattle, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Bo Naylor at the plate now.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level. If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
3-1.
In the dirt, blocked. To second, but way too late, safe there. That's a wild pitch, and the tying run moves into scoring position.
As a closer, he's out there in that role for a reason, but even they lose the handle on one here and there, especially with all the nasty.
Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Cut off, now a throw home. The tag, and he's out. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
I don't think he got a great read and or jump as he was trying to score from second on that one. Nice execution by the defense. Come up throwing, hit the relay man, and then onto the plate. Beautiful example of a well-executed play.
Now it's the right fielder, Ryan Batista.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Trying to close out a one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners strand the tying run on base to win it.
The number 7 is such a cool and sort of lucky number. Well, this team has been playing really well, but to win 7 games in a row, there's been some luck and there's been some really good play. I think you get to this point, you start to look at, can we double that?
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Saturday afternoon action on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Cleveland Guardians. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And today on the hill, Gavin Williams. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but
Raleigh whips it to first. And Ramirez is set down.
Well, I'm pretty sure he took a look around the infield to see where they were playing before laying that one down. And everyone was playing back. You assume that's going to be a pretty easy knock, but he just couldn't put it down in the right spot to allow him to beat that out. Maybe the right idea, but he just couldn't pull it off.
Cal Raleigh now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Raleigh went deep in his most recent game. Ground ball up the middle. Rengifo handles, throws to first. That's out number 2. Stepping up for the Guardians, Bo Naylor. 2 outs, base is empty. And a bunt towards third. They thwart the bunt attempt and end the inning. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Here's a big power threat. Cal Raleigh Grounded out his first time up. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Late on that fastball.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
In the dirt, but kept close. Hampson off of first with 2 away.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
Up the middle, McKinstry. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. 1 left for Seattle, and it remains 1-0. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Ryan Batista digs in for the Guardians. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike.
0-2.
Throw to second.
Ow.
You know, something that's often overlooked in a caught stealing situation is just that catcher's footwork. These guys work so hard on just every aspect, receiving the pitch, but then also getting it into a position to get off a quick throw. Right there, that was perfect execution, and it allowed him to get the throw down to second in time.
Williams back to work. Swing and a miss.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. And that's too high.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Got him swinging. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Luis Arraez stands in. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a runner, takes off, pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Bunting, and it's right in front of the plate. Gets it to first. That ends the frame of the bunt attempt. So 1 hit is all they get through 8 full. It's the Guardians 1 and the Mariners nothing. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. 0 for 3 in this one. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Way high.
All right, so in this at bat, he's seen a couple of off-speed pitches, now back-to-back fastballs. In this count, you definitely got to stay back. Make sure you don't get out in front and be prepared to shorten up and hit the ball the other way.
Will Benson in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Payoff pitch. That one 95 to finish him off.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
So the tying run in scoring position now. Yoan Moncada with a chance to hit. The Mariners down to their final strike. Sends it to center, and this should be it. And that'll do it. The Guardians even this series up at a game apiece.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.
And a 1-0 final score here in this one. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying...
Feels like you only come around